Hey guys, I hope your Labor Day weekend was restful. I had some ideas about our professional development series, and I thought I could run them by you guys. And this might be a good way to do it, just kind of recording my thoughts. So without further ado, let's get started in our personalized professional development, and I'll work on a better title, so we'll catch you later. So going over the list of the different tools that we thought we could maybe put in the hands of the staff at Camp Creek to kind of ramp up the way they use technology in their classrooms, or maybe even engage students more by using these technologies in class, because a lot of these technologies do not necessarily even require devices like laptops or tablets. You can use them with cell phones. So those students who have cell phones and those teachers that are comfortable letting students use cell phones in the class can really take advantage of these tools. But to be completely honest, it's a very, very exhaustive list of tools. And luckily I was able to kind of organize my thoughts here and put them in different categories, so that helps a bit. But throwing all this information at teachers in a traditional setting might not be the best way of doing it. I mean, just to be honest, it's the end of the day. Teachers are tired and they want to go home. So what you might end up having is that one person in the front that's attentive and they're getting a lot and they're really excited, but that person in the back of the room is checking their email, or the person over here is making a grocery list, and this poor person in the back's computer isn't even on. So when it comes to these different tools that we want these teachers to use, maybe we could come across a different model. So I started thinking, since we're kind of reshaping the way our overall PD plan is to kind of mirror what personalized learning can look like, why can't we do the same thing with this first PD session? It's a lot of information. Maybe we can organize it and structure it in such a way that it's a little bit more digestible. So here's my proposal. What if we turn the cafeteria or the gym into a personalized learning classroom, where all of the teachers will be able to kind of navigate between these different modalities and learn these different strategies or these different tools. So each modality might emphasize something different. So for example, over here we have collaborative stations, and this could be something that's emphasizing the collaborative tools, and you really don't even need anyone to facilitate this. If each table is set up on its own collaborative tool and they just kind of come up to the laptop or whatever they have here and just start playing around with it, they can see how it can be used, and maybe this spurs a discussion amongst the other people at the table about how they can use it in their classrooms. Close modeling might be a good station to have for our content-specific tools. One of our members on the instructional technology board that is familiar with either the content or the tool can kind of work very closely with a small group of teachers here at each of these stations in this modality to kind of show them how they can use it in the classroom, to answer their questions in a setting where they don't feel as though it's threatening to answer that quote-unquote dumb question, or if they feel like they're able to just have a more meaningful conversation because they're not one in a larger group, so like some of the other modalities. This might be a good setting for that. Small group instruction could be really good for explaining to a relatively large group, when you consider the other modalities, about something that might have a process in it, that's something you might want to work through them on, maybe setting up an Edmodo classroom, or showing them how Nearpod works, or something like that. Our information station could be the last step in this series of modalities, where they can go to sign up for different support sessions that will be offered later in the month or before the next PD session in October, what have you. And then, of course, our tutor bar would be here. Myself or anyone else on the instructional technology committee could be here to answer questions as people kind of navigate between the different modalities, or if they have any misconceptions, or if they have an idea they want to kick to us and we kind of help them form, we could do that as well. So let me know what you think. I think this could really work. I think it'd be really exciting to start off our PD sessions, PD series for the year, and I'm looking to hearing back for you.